Alright, big news. Breaking news. Because a new bulletin just came out. And they came quick this time. And one thing. I'm sorry I didn't record the last bulletin. Because I was sick one time. Technically still am sick. Like, I'm still sick, but a little better now. So, hope you forgive me. And let's start the bulletin news. Something's changing in the first sea. What is changing in the first sea? The later seas have endured Asian powers' strange experiments, invasions, and conflicts capable of affecting the entire world. Compared to them, the first sea has remained strangely quiet. Its islands frozen in time while the rest of the world continued to change. In a sudden flash, every island appeared to change at once. All locations were rebuilt, new paths opened. New familiar enemies began behaving differently, and the world suddenly felt more alive, for the better and for worse. So, Pirate Village is now struggling with unruly pirates. The military's operations placing Magma Village in danger, and rumors of corruption run deep within the prison. Other islands are beginning to uncover problems of their own. Whatever caused this transformation did more than reshape the island. It gave first seen new mysteries, new dangers, and reasons for adventurers of every level to return when their journeys began. Build Up of the Summer by Rip and Rob Magno 43, owners of Blox Fruits. So before we uncover the second page, so this bulletin is mainly talking about the first sea, what's happening over there, and it's been quiet for a while, and basically, this quietness, has basically, like, I don't know, changed, and Pirate Village is now struggling with unruly pirates. Magma Village is in trouble too, as explained in the other bulletins, and some things are happening in the prison too. So, the build-up of the summer now. Dear our loyal players, I wanted to finally talk about what the team has been building towards the summer, and how the stories from these past bulletins connect to what comes next. You may have already noticed we've released one update so far, the Doghouse Indra event, which I missed, cause I don't know what were they doing about this, man. Like, dog, without even telling us, just like the hacker event. If you missed it, stay tuned, because we'll be conducting the official release this event on August 1, 2026 at 4 p.m. 4 p.m.? Is it different for other time zones, or is it just 4 p.m.? Moving on, we have some actual new information to share. After spending last year's reworking and modernizing existing fruits, our new magnet fruit will kick off a new wave of fruits arriving later this year. Before that, however, we need to introduce like biggest PvP bounce patch yet, followed by more previews and a trail leading to a main release of the summer. Entirely rebuilt beginning of Blox Fruits. So the Blox Fruits 2 confirmations are real, I guess. So they're just reworking the entire game. The span of 4 months is crazy. So yeah, it's crazy how they're releasing the trailers and when though? Maybe it will be explained in the final bulletin of this, because I think the final bulletin will drop next week. And so, what do we mean by an entirely rebuilt beginning? This is more than polishing a few islands. The first sea is being rebuilt with improved progression, redesigned locations, more expressive characters, expanded stories, and new activities that give each island a stronger purpose. You know, the original grind can feel repetitive, especially when the main path is defeating the same groups of enemies again and again. Those quests are not disappearing. Well, we need them to go, though. It's boring. Those quests are not disappearing, but players will now have optional ways to progress by exploring islands, helping the residents, covering hidden puzzles, completing new challenges. So, I feel like there will be a lot of noob to pro like videos coming soon. Yeah, so those activities will not only help newer players throughout the first sea, but can also reward players who return to take part in these first sea activities. And look at this. This is Magma Village. The first photo is Magma Village, if I'm right. The second photo is Fountain City, I think. Right? And why is the brigade boat stuck like that? And the third one, it's pretty much obvious. Underwater City. And it's finally getting a grow up, just like how Submerged Island released in like update 27. And hopefully this will come probably after the PvP balance update. I'm probably thinking like that. So yeah. There are plenty of smaller changes hitting throughout the C2. Middletown's forgotten central building may finally have a purpose. A new map feature help with navigation. Because the middle one, if you're talking about the blue one or the red one was removed while the blue one stayed. And it didn't really have much of a purpose. Like, apart from, like, the saw spawning there. So, and tracking our progress across the world, we become much clearer about words alone can't capture the scale of these changes. You have to fully experience it yourself to fully understand. This is only the first step. Thank you for reading our latest bulletin. This will be the final W for now. This will be the final one for now. If you're enjoying this new direction, we would love to continue giving every seed the same kind of updated, more meaningful experience. We hope you enjoy, or we hope you're equally as excited for these changes. Stay tuned. If you made this far into the blog, you must be a diehard Blox Fruits fan, and we greatly appreciate your dedication to the game. We hope you can count on your vote in the Roblox 2026 Innovation Awards. Show your support by voting for Blox Fruits and Best Action and Best RPG. Vote here. And I thought this was the final part, but eventually there's still more. But don't worry, I'll vote for this year's Innovation Awards. The biggest PvP balance patch yet. Before we arrive at the rebuild first sea, one more major update is approaching, and it's coming next week. Oh, this bulletin has revealed so much information rather than the last bulletin. I mean, I'll get the last bulletin revealed so much information, but still, this one reveals more, in my opinion. The next PvP update will introduce our largest balance patch yet, with changes covering fruits, races, stores, guns, and fighting styles. This is more than changing a few damage numbers. Several abilities are receiving new behavior. Improved hitboxes, faster cast times, reduced end lag, entirely reworked mechanics. Ghost users, for example, may notice that the summon ghost become much more capable, as they will now to be used sword abilities. I thought they were always using sword. Do they always use fighting styles? Pain's lifespan is also being completely reworked. Duration is now shorter. What a nerf for Pain users running. It's a nerf. Defeating your opponent before time runs out will let you survive. Now that's a balance right there. No more running for your Pain users. That's only a small fraction of balance changes that really come next week. So get ready to rediscover, go to build PvP or grinding. From high tier fruits to weapons that have been forgotten for years, we've never seen so many balance changes at once. So expect a bit of craziness until things become rebalanced as we're approaching the large upcoming update. This concludes the Blox Bulletin for now. Stay tuned via our Discord or social medias for upcoming news. So this is the entire bulletin number 24. It revealed so many other things. And that concludes the Blox Bulletin. And that also concludes my wave of uploads. I really miss this, man. Only 5 bulletins. I mean, it's alright. But at least we're getting the updates soon, so that's a W, I guess. So, as always, over and out. And yeah.